extending his pre-practice routine for his wrist. Burrow. Open man, Jamar Chase into New England territory. That's a big play that the Bengals have been looking for.
And this is where they talked about the timing. Remember, we met with Joe Burrow. We met with Jamar Chase. And they had practice, but both of them said the timing goes back to LSU. We're good. We're fine.
Yeah.
Burrow airs it out. Chase. Hello. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 3 touchdowns, no picks.
Yeah, congratulations to Dave Canales, his first victory as an NFL head coach.
End zone shot. It's caught for the touchdown. Chase.
When Washington has tried to single up, no matter how they just try to disguise it, when they have singled up.
Panthers rush 4. Burrow has lots of time, and there's Jamar Chase with the catch. Breaking tackles. Chase down the sidelines. Panthers chasing Chase. They won't catch him. yards, pinballing off tacklers to give the Bengals the lead.
He picks up a little bit of help down the field. It's going to be an in route. Xavier Woods is the first person that has an opportunity right here. Don't throw the shoulder, wrap him up. I don't know what the second attempt was by Charles Harris either. You cannot allow a player.
First down and 10 at the 12. Bengals on the march. Josivas in motion. And Chase on the edge. Chase down the sideline. Chase tiptoeing and out of bounds.
First and 10. Moss the back. Karras the snap. Moss the block. Burrow going deep. He's got him! Touchdown! Jamar Chase. Flag has been thrown. A flag back at the 47. 41-yard touchdown reception. First and 10. 3-point game, 9 to play. It's Burrow quickly outside. Chase looking for blocks from his tight end. He gets two of them, and he's off to the races. It's a foot race. Working against Stevens. Jamar Chase, touchdown!
Quick response. Now one play, and Jamar Chase 70 yards later with a quick response for the Bengals. The last two games, he's had 203 yards total and 3 touchdowns. 23 plays in this quarter, 20 of them run by the Giants. Burrow looked that way, everything's covered. Burrow scrambling, putting it up towards Chase, who makes the catch as he got free from spot, marking at the 37-yard line.
So a pure double team. Safety over the top, you can't see him in the picture here. But then as Joe Burrow started to scramble, the double team fell off, and you knew Burrow was going to come back to his guy. And there you go. Sometimes
as they try to get their ground game going. Burrow to the end zone. Back shoulder to Chase. Masterful. Burrow with the sweet dime, and Cincinnati builds on its lead.
Spirit, when this offense is playing at their best, it really comes down to single high, one-on-one matchups with the cornerbacks. The way they could hit the back shoulder, especially he and Jamar Chase, or hit the big ball over the top.
Look where they're going into the backfield. You've got Chase right here next to him.
Shotgun. Burrow, deep drop, looking. Chase is covered. Burrow will fire anyway, and he's got him! Touchdown! Bengals!
What a design. Because Joe Burrow, look at him. He's talking to him. Look at him. Pointing with the thumb. Just go back inside. I've got you.
Yeah.
Because what they did was they got Chase out on Nolan Smith, an edge rusher linebacker type. Rusher linebacker type.
3rd and 9. Burrow stepping up, stepping forward and throwing, and it's caught. And to the 30-yard line goes Jamar Chase.
You'll see Jamar Chase off to your right, eventually come into the picture. That's zone. So there's the soft spot, and watch how Joe maneuvers his way around, eyes downfield, and Jamar Chase settles and it works.
And averaging about 4.5 yards per play. Burrow fires, caught, chase. They're trying to chase him down, and they cannot. Touchdown.
How special is he when he gets out in the open field?
67 yards for Jamar Chase.
But watch the linebacker play, and it's been a weakness of this Baltimore defense in coverage, trying to locate the crosser. Look at that space. Great job from a timing standpoint. And then this is just next level. Probably the best in the league. Almost at running back skill set.
Longest pass of Jackson's career. Burrow deep, and that's caught, and that's Chase. So many fourth quarter leads in recent years. And tonight, turning his head on a dime. Burrow going deep, getting free. Chase, look at this. Just like that. And Chase is going to, strut to the 1 yard line. Crowd doesn't like that.
I think that's
goes into the end zone.
That's a response to what Lamar Jackson did. Now, let's watch Marcus Williams here. Give Bengals all the credit in the world, but he gets caught up in Gesicki, and then he just kind of gets lost. I don't know the coverage, so I don't know if he needs to be back there in center field, but obviously somebody needs to be helping 21 Stevens out. That's a mismatch one-on-one in an island. He needs somebody back there to be able to help him over top. Look at Stevens running. That's why I think they gave up on the play, looking around at each other like, where was my help over top? So that time, Marcus Williams, who, by the way, was benched just a couple weeks ago, he responded well last week. But a little bit of confusion, and you do not want to do that in the fourth quarter in a tight game.
Like when they stack, because now you can't press Nabers. He can get it freely into his route.
On third down, it is caught by Nabers. First career reception for number 1, and a chance of leak for Malik Nabers. His longest drive today, just 32 yards. On third down, it is Nabers. A first down in Vikings territory.
Nabers is on the outside. They have him motioning so that he can't get jammed by Gilmore. Gilmore is playing a trail technique, and he just loses sight of the football. He's right underneath. Daniel Jones throws a beautiful football, puts it high and away for Nabers. Stephon Gilmore doesn't make the play Nabers does, and I'm glad to see Nabers getting involved. Daniel Jones forcing the issue to him.
Nabers, the all-time leading. 3rd and 11. Washington blitzed quite a bit last week. They don't here, and Jones steps up and floats one perfectly. Malik Nabers with a block. Hit hard inside the 15-yard line. Blitz is on. It's picked up. Nabers with a good move. Malik Nabers down the sideline.
Unlimited.
Jones pulls the trigger. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Nabers fouls it into the end zone.
Well, they're just going to bunch them up down here, and they're going to get some delays here and find Nabers across the middle. But watch him miss the snap count. Everybody turning around, try to create some confusion in coverage. You can see everybody looking at one another, going, where are we at? Sandra Still's kind of swinging his head around, going, wait a minute, who had him?
Jones completes. Nabers, who else? Malik Nabers inside the 30. Another big play from the rookie from LSU.
From the Cleveland 41, second down and 8. Jones fires. Far side battle, and it's Nabers who snatched it away. Nabers split out wide to the left, top of your screen. Jones on third down, looking end zone, throws. It's Nabers. Touchdown! Well, that makes up for the previous play.
Let's see the feet, Kenny, first. 1 down, 2 down, touchdown, and now, yes, makes up for that horrible play right before.
Now watch the hand when the second foot comes down.
Did the hand touch out of bounds before that second foot hit?
Good point, Kenny. First game was a little rough, but so far it's been a lot better.
Jones to the end zone. Touchdown. It's Nabers again.
Jones back to throw. Wide open is Nabers. Wide open by 10 yards.
So Booth, 25, is in for him. He gives him a little double move. Talked about Dable being aggressive. That's third down. He goes right after the inexperienced corner, Andrew Booth. Tested him with your best weapon, Nabers, and they win that matchup on third down.
As you say, Carson out, so Booth
taking first downs away, took a touchdown away earlier, third down and 16. Protection holds up. This one is caught by Nabers, and he is right at first down yardage to the 45. Second down and 5. Good protection, aired out. McLaurin, he's got it. First and goal inside the 5. And a beauty from the rookie Jaden Daniels for 56.
Well, they double Terry McLaurin, and yet he runs right past him. He just splits them. Cam Taylor-Britt gave up a big touchdown last week to Kansas City. You got Geno Stone, who's playing inside, and yet with the speed of McLaurin, he hits it deep. He's been waiting all year for that. They can't get McCaffrey. They've only got 10 guys on the field.
They're down at 7. This one is launched from McLaurin. He's got it. Touchdown! Touchdown, Terry McLaurin. They needed 7. They got 27, and here's the end of it. Right foot, knee down, and the catch. That will count. Unbelievable on third down and 7. A great throw, great call.
One of the great
Great call.
Jaden Daniels, a high throw, but right on target, and McLaurin is able to come down with it and stay in bounds.
The DB right to McLaurin, and watch him just go dead body right here. Dead limp leg, get the feet down, control the catch.
Jaden Daniels scanning, throwing, end zone, touchdown! Washington, McLaurin calls it in. Another knockout punch by the Commanders.
Clear out here, and then they're going to run the dagger, meaning inside, and then you're going to cut. So you're clearing out with Noah Brown, and then the inside cut. Look at how wide open it is as everybody trails Noah Brown. And my suggestion would be, hey, why don't you trail, get double teams over there on number 17, Terry McLaurin.
These two guys are going to be matched up in a lot of man coverage all day.
Look at that direction. Here comes pressure again. Two Browns ran into each other. Daniels uncorks a deep shot. It's McLaurin inside the 5.
They get a complete free runner in his face. The scheme of this pressure, look at this. That's a sack. But now all of a sudden he's able to get out in space and remain a passer. And his downfield accuracy, we've talked a lot about it here so far early. It's not all just quick screen passes.
24 with loads of time left. Daniels got a chip from Eckler to free him up to heave it to McLaurin, who puts a stiff arm into the chest of Newsome. First down.
Was playing one-on-one on the outside, but with Denzel Ward. Nice job by Eckler picking up the free runner, and when you get protection like that, he can step into his throw, and it's a tough matchup on a receiver as good as Terry McLaurin.
Well, to Pam's point about not only receivers,
but Robinson's also been a really big part.
Second and goal from 6 yards away. Daniels back to the end zone.
McLaurin has it for the Washington touchdown. Right over the top of Marcus Williams.
I mean, this is just outstanding. Right there, play fake, bam. He's going to end up throwing behind here, but look at his eyes, Jim. That's the difference. He looks over there and holds the defense. That's a Patrick Mahomes Josh Allen-esque type of play. He blitzes, you throw it here. If he pops out, give it to him.
Here it is. To the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown. The timing was to perfection. McLaurin with the grab.
He smoked him off the line. It's an incredible route, and what a catch. He wanted to throw it a little sooner, and he should have. He pump faked too long.
How about 9 for 9 on the year on 4th down?
And that's against Stevens, who's playing incredible football at the cornerback position.
Last 2 throws have been right on target.
Down to 43 seconds left. Mariota steps up, throws it downfield. It's complete to the 35-yard line. 15 yards to McLaurin.
Just watch number 18. He's going to feel the pressure. And look how step up underneath it and delivers a nice strike downfield. Starting to get his rhythm now.
Guess what? He's got 40 yards passing, so
there goes that stat. Well, that was unprompted.
Said we talk at least once a week. Passes caught by McLaurin. Spin move for a first down. How he delegates, how he treats others. Mariota out of the pocket, throws on the move. Connects with McLaurin. Doesn't feel like a rookie. 3rd and 7. Mariota waiting. On the move. He hits McLaurin. First down.
And look at McLaurin. Sees his quarterback in trouble. Now he runs a scramble drill and finds open space.
I still think he's had a couple throws today, maybe the injury.
There he was way up there. Here's 3rd and 9 and a deep ball. Right back to McLaurin in stride. And he's down at about the 17-yard line. Longest pass play of Daniel's young career. Coming in game 8, 61 yards.
He is a fantastic deep ball thrower. He's shown it over and over this season. And this ball was a dime. And you got to remember, this is a really tough team to throw the ball against. There.
Play action for Stroud. He's going to take a deep shot down the field. Nico Collins is there. He goes up, and he's got it. What a catch by Nico Collins. A 57-yard gain. Stroud over the middle. It's caught by Collins for a first down. Gets to the 38-yard line where Jalen Jones makes the tackle. Stroud chased out of the pocket. Keeping the play alive. Throws across his body. Collins, middle of the field for a first down.
What's happening up front? It makes you edgy and jumpy.
3rd and 11. Stroud fires, and it is broken up by Jones. But on the sideline, Collins may have caught it. Unbelievable!
They get the big returns out of it. Stroud on first down, throws in the middle, and it's caught. Held on to by a big, strong receiver in Nico Collins, a guy, Chris, I know you love as an quarter. 2nd and long. Stroud throws in the middle. It's Collins. Flag is down as Collins goes to the end zone for a touchdown.
There's Stevenson one more time. It's the rematch between these two. There's a little shot to the face and the penalty, but this was just too easy. I can see Nico Collins going.
The offensive start so far for Stroud. Pressure coming from the edge. He gets away from Kyler Gordon. On the run. Hennessy completes it to Collins at the 38-yard line. No timeouts. Texans need about 13 yards to get in Fairbairn's range. Stroud had the first look taken away. Throws on the run for Collins. Held it against his breastplate. Is it going to be ruled control? Yes. Chess. Let's see.
Did this really happen?
I don't think that's down, is it? Let's see. There.
Secured.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mixon remains the back. Stroud throws on the slant. Nico Collins continues his catch and run night. First Texans leading by 6. And C.J. Stroud is pressured. Got away from Dexter. On the run he fires. That's caught by Nico Collins through a couple of tackles to the 38-yard line.
3rd and 11 here for Stroud. Stroud trying to drop it in the bucket. He does to Nico Collins. Outstanding grab. Offense has been grounded, 194 yards of offense. Stroud feeds it downfield to Nico Collins. And he's tackled out near the 50. That's a fake the handoff, feed it for Collins. Collins trying to break that tackle and works the sideline out of bounds.
Stroud over the middle, caught for a first down. Into Jacksonville territory goes Nico Collins.
Starting linebackers in this game, when they go base personnel, 50 snaps, and none prior to this afternoon.
Play action, Stroud to Collins again. To the 14-yard line, another. Stroud over the middle, touchdown! Nico Collins. His second touchdown of the season. Stroud in trouble, escapes, keeps the play alive, rolling right, throws on the run, across his body, he's got Collins into Jacksonville territory. Big penalty of the half against the Texans. Here's Collins with some blockers. Across midfield and taken down at the... Stroud looking to throw on the move, and that one is caught for a first down by guess who? Good Mawale, the running back. Play fake. Stroud steps up, now fires. He's got Collins. Nico Collins has it again.
But he was knocked down by Aiden Hutchinson. Lions take over. Goff play action at middle of the field first. Jameson Williams takes off through the secondary. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
When you get speed on the outside and the ability to run on the inside, linebackers step up, and this is just an issue for everybody this year.